Good morning class and warm welcome to all of you in our accounting subject lecture. Today we are discussing about what is a business transaction. First of all, before a start of business transaction, I like to tell you about what is the meaning of bookkeeping. Then what is the meaning of bookkeeping? You are already learned in your 11th and 12th standard. So bookkeeping means what? In the business there are many transactions was happened in a day, in a particular day. There are the different kind of the transaction was happened in a business or in a organization. So what happened? So we cannot remember this all the transaction, and in the joint stock company the business empire is too large. Different person was running our business. So how we can know about what is a second person doing different kind of transaction? So it is create one kind of difficulty. So what happened? So our accounting system maintain a bookkeeping. In the bookkeeping, what happened? We are recorded all the transaction related to sales, related to purchase, related to expense, related to interest, commission, asset, different kind of all the transaction we was recorded in a bookkeeping. Then in a book we are recorded it at one place. So it is beneficial to us for analyze it, for remember it. We can doing accounting work on this bookkeeping. Then so in the bookkeeping there are the mainly two type of transaction. Then mainly two type of transaction. At one type of the transaction is the business transaction. What is the meaning of business transaction? So business transaction means what? A transaction which are related to our business. If we are selling some material, like we are selling a product of, we can say that automobiles. So all the we can say that the selling, purchases, but then after income, expenses, asset related, this all the transaction we can consider in our business transaction. Then so what is the meaning of business transaction? Business transaction means nothing but a transaction which are related to, which are affected to on our business in either monetary form or either non-monetary form. It's considered in our business transaction. Then સમજાણું બિઝનેસ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન શું છે? જેનું પણ આપણે વેપાર કરતા હોઈએ, જે પણ ધંધો આપણે કરતા હોઈએ, એને લાગતા વળગતા દરેક પ્રકારના વ્યવહાર, એ પછી નાણાકીય હોય પણ અને નાણાકીય ના પણ હોય, પરંતુ આપણા બિઝનેસ હારે રિલેટેડ છે, આપણા ધંધા હારે રિલેટેડ છે. સો વી આર કન્સિડર ઇન અ બિઝનેસ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન. There are two type of business transaction. One is the economic transaction and second one is the non-economic transaction. You can understood by only reading a word. Economic transaction. What is the meaning of economics? Then when we are using a word economics, means we are talking about some related to money. Then so economic transaction means what? In a business, a transaction which are measuring in a money form, in a monetary form, in a financial form. So we can say that it is our economic transaction. Then સમજાણું? Like if we are the purchasing good, like I give you example, if we are the purchasing good of automobile of rupees 10,000, or either we can say if we are the selling two product in rupees 1 lakh. So it is considered in our economic transaction. We are the selling our furniture in 2 lakh rupees. So we are the monitoring this transaction in the financial form. We are purchasing a different kind of machinery in our business of rupees 2 lakh. Then so this all the transaction come into our economic transaction. Why? Because we can consider it, we can measuring in a monetary form. So it's called a economic transaction. Then સમજાણું? ગુજરાતીમાં કહું તો કે ઇકોનોમિક જે પણ વ્યવહાર થતા હોય એને તમે નાણાંની ફોર્મમાં, મનીની ફોર્મમાં તમે એને શું કરો છો તો કે ભાઈ મનીની ફોર્મમાં તમે તેને માપી શકો છો, મેઝર કરી શકો છો, રેકોર્ડ કરશો એ બધા શું છે? ઇકોનોમિક ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન છે. નાઉ વોટ ઇઝ અ મીનિંગ ઓફ નોન ઇકોનોમિક ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન? So non-economic transaction means what? A transaction which we cannot measure in the monetary form, it's called a non-economic transaction. Done. If this kind of the transaction we cannot record in our accounting book, because our principle of our accounting book is what? Okay, we are only and only recorded a transaction which are in a monetary form, which are in the financial form. So this kind of transaction we cannot record it. Then so it is called a non-economic transaction. If it is maybe it is related to our business also, but if it is not in the monetary form, so we cannot record it. For example, if Ramesh bhai give a purchase order of rupees 1 lakh, so it is related to our sale department, but it is important also for our department. But this thing is Ramesh bhai only give us to order, they are not purchasing it, so we cannot measuring in the monetary form, so we cannot write it. If we are the paying a salary, or for example if we are the appointing a clerk in our business, so we are just appointing them, he is the member of our organization, but we cannot record it in our account. Why? Because it is not in a monetary form. Done. So in the non-economic transaction માં શું આવશે કે એવા દરેક ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન કે જે ઇકોનોમિક ફોર્મમાં નથી, પછી ભલે તે આપણા બિઝનેસ માટે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ હોય, આપણા બિઝનેસના સેલ્સ, પરચેઝ કોઈ પણ એક્ટિવિટી સાથે રિલેટેડ હોય, પરંતુ મોનેટરી ફોર્મમાં નથી, નાણાકીય રૂપમાં નથી, તો આપણે એને રેકોર્ડ નહીં કરી શકશું. So it is a meaning of business transaction. Done. And there are 2 points: economic transaction and non-economic transaction. Now we will moving on our next topic. Okay, our next topic is form of economic transaction. Now in our economic transaction we are recorded only transaction which are in the monetary form. So in the monetary form there are different type we can doing a transaction, like either in all the transaction in maybe cash, all the transaction may be in exchange of goods or exchange of debts and receivable. Then we are discussing this all the point one by one. Our first point is exchange of cash. When in our business we are doing a transaction, so we are doing all the transaction like and we can say that a transaction which are in the form of exchanging of cash or either bank, it is considered as a exchanging of cash. Why? Because if we are selling a product, if we are purchasing the product, so our cash is maybe increase or decrease, or either our bank balance is increase or decrease. So in the exchange of cash, it is directly impact on our cash. There are different 4 points. First is the goods transaction. What is the meaning of goods transaction? Or in the transaction of goods we are doing in a cash form. For example, if we are purchasing a raw material of rupees 20,000 on a cash, then so what happened? We are purchasing a good in a cash form. If we are we can say that if we are selling our automobile spare part in rupees 30,000 in a form of cash, so in this transaction we are selling our product but in a form of cash. If we are purchasing product, what happened? So our cash or either our bank will be decreased, or if we are selling it, so what happened? So our cash or our bank balance is increases. In the asset transaction, if we are selling or we can say that purchasing asset in the form of cash, if we are purchasing a furniture of rupees 2 lakh rupees, so what happened? We are purchasing a furniture, So it is the directly impact on our case. Our case will be what happen? Our case will be goes to down because we are the purchasing it. If we are the selling our old furniture in rupees 3 lakh, so what happened? So we are the selling a furniture, so we get the money, so our cash, our bank balance is increased. Service transaction. If someone, a person who is the giving to service to us, or either our business firm give a service to us, so what happened? So at that time the transaction, if is in the form of cash, so it is come here also. For example, if a labor contractor take of 5 lakh rupees of his contract, so contractor, it is the not working in our organization, it is the giving a service, it is a middleman who is the giving a service of our outsourcing labor. Done. So it is also come here debts or receivable. Some debts or receivable means if our debtors give to us money, for example ke Jethloja bhai give us a debts of rupees 2 lakh, so what happened? So our Jethloja bhai give us to money because he is our debtors, so what happens? So our cash will be increased, our cash will increase. If we are the paying to cash our receivable, for example if our business pay rupees for purchasing goods to Kishan bhai, so what happened? So it is our receivable, we should to pay them, so it is come to in our receive, so it is also considered in our cash transaction. Then ગુજરાતી માં ફટાફટ એક ઝલક આપી દઉં તો કેશ નું એક્સચેન્જ થાય છે, જે પણ બિઝનેસ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થાય છે એની અંદર. ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ કે ગુડ્સ એટલે કે કોઈ પણ વસ્તુની તમે ખરીદી કરો કે વેચાણ કરો, શું થશે? એની ઇમ્પેક્ટ કેશ ઉપર થશે. કા કેશ વધશે, ખરીદી કરશો સેલ્સ કરશો તો, પરચેસ કરશો તો ઘટશે. સેમ અસેટમાં થશે, અસેટને ખરીદી વેચાણ કરો તો એનું પણ કેશ ઉપર અસર થાય. સર્વિસની વાત કરીએ તો કોક સર્વિસ આપતું હોય, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ કે પાણીવાળો છે એનું આપણે પાણીનું બુકિંગ કરાવેલું છે કે ભાઈ દર વર્ષે તારે આટલું પાણી અમને પહોંચાડવાનું છે, એક પ્રકારની એની સર્વિસ થઈ, એનું આપણે એને પેમેન્ટ કરશું તો શું થશે? એ પણ કેશ ફોર્મમાં આવશે. એન્ડ લાસ્ટ ડેટર્સ એન્ડ રિસીવેબલ, આપણા દેવાદાર હોય જેને આપણે રૂપિયા દેવાના બાકી છે આપણને કેશ ફોર્મમાં આપે તો એ કન્સિડર થશે, અથવા તો આપણા લેણદાર હોય એને આપણે કેશમાં રૂપિયા આપશે તો એ પણ શું આવશે? એક્સચેન્જ ઓફ કેશની અંદર. નાઉ અવર સેકન્ડ ટોપિક, exchange of goods. In the ancient time we are using a barter system. Barter system, I already told you about the barter system in our first lecture. In the Gujarati language we are telling it a vinimay paddhati athwa to sata paddhati. It is called a barter system. What happened in barter system? In the barter system, if we want to something, so we paid us something, not in the form of monetary or not in the form of the cash. For example, I want a buffalo, so what happened? So I give to him some another goods like wheat, like rice, like our other animal, and in the form of exchange we are taking a buffalo. So it is a barter system. We are exchanging of good in the asset transaction. For example, we are giving a furniture to Ramesh bhai and take her bike. Then furniture આપીને બાઇક લીધું, શું થયું? અસેટનું ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થયું, ગુડ્સનું એક્સચેન્જ થયું. સેકન્ડ ઇઝ ધ સર્વિસ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન. ઇન ધી સર્વિસ વી આર કહે ને કે ભાઈ તમારું તું આ એટલું કામ કરી નાખજે, તારું હું આ કામ કરી નાખીશ. તો ઇન ધી સર્વિસ ફોર્મ what happened? કે we are taking a service from other person, and what happened? કે we are giving a service to a same person. For example, હું એમ કહું કે તમે સર્વિસ આપો છો ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટીની, દેન છે ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટીનું વર્કની એક સર્વિસ તમે આપો છો ને હું ટ્યુશન કરાવું છું. તમે શું કરશો કે ભાઈ મારા છોકરાને તારે ટ્યુશન કરાવી દેવાનું, તાર મારા લાઇટનું બધી કામ હું કરી આપીશ. દેન છે ઇટ ઇઝ ઓલ્સો વોટ હેપન? વી આર exchanging a good. So it is also come here. Done. So I hope you all are very well understood about what is the exchanging of good. Now our last topic is transaction of exchange of debts or receivable. In this thing what happen? If our debtors, it is, what is the meaning of debtor? Debtor means a person who will to pay us for a business transaction. So other third party take a responsibility for it. He is not pay you, on behalf of them I will pay you. So it is the come here. Then સમજાવું કે મારે તમારી પાસેથી 5 લાખ લેવાના છે, હવે તમારે 5 લાખ રૂપિયા નથી આપવાના, તમારો મિત્ર કહે કે ભાઈ આની જગ્યાએ હું તમને 5 લાખ રૂપિયા આપી દઈશ. So what happened? So a responsibility of debts was taken by your friend. Then so it is come here the transaction of exchange of debts or receivable. We are the exchanging the transaction of debt and receivable. આપણે જવાબદારી અથવા તો પેમેન્ટ જે કરવાનું છે એનું શું કરવાનું છે? એક્સચેન્જ કરી લઈ છે. So it is a form of economic transaction. Now we are moving on our last topic, a classification of transaction, or we can say business transaction. So our next topic is the classification of economic transaction. When we are in our business transaction, we are doing the economic and non-economic transaction. So non-economic transaction we are not recorded in our accounting book, but our economic transaction was recorded by us. So in the economic transaction we have a different two type of the economic transaction. One is the cash transaction and the second is the credit transaction. When in the business in our organization, when we are doing any kind of the transaction, so at that time we are the exchanging something. We are the exchanging of a good or cash. We are the exchanging either goods or goods, and we are the exchanging of debit or receivable, as we are the discussed in our previous slide. Then so if we are the selling either we can say our product, either our assets, furniture, any kind of the, if we are the selling it, so what happened? So we are the giving something and another party give to us something, and if we are the purchasing it, so what happened? So at that time we get some product, we get some raw material or any other thing, and we pay our money. So in this both the transaction, if the payment is postponed, if either payment is postponed, so it is come into our credit transaction. So position of credit transaction is created. But if we are the exchanging or cash immediately, so it is come into our cash transaction. I give you some example. If our business purchase a raw material of rupees 50 lakh rupees in a cash, so what happened? So it transaction come into our cash transaction, because we are the pay of cash of 2 lakh rupees to third party or second party. If we are the purchasing asset or rupees 22 lakh rupees in a cash, so what happened? We are the purchasing asset and we pay a cash to a party. Then so this transaction come into where? In a cash transaction. Then another transaction, credit transaction. What happened in the credit transaction? In the credit transaction, if we are the purchase, or we can say we are the sell something, but payment is postponed. At the time of the transaction, we are not paid to them, and second party not paid to us. At that time, the situation of credit transaction is created. Then what happened? The situation of credit transaction is created, and this situation created another two account. One is the debtor, second is the creditor. What is the meaning now? Which account, which transaction goes into a debtors and which transaction goes into a creditor? So if we are sell a product to, for example, Ramesh Bhai, but Ramesh Bhai is not able to pay a cash in a moment, in a present time, so what happened? He will pay to us, so he is our debtors. Then he is our debtors because he will pay to us for this transaction. So at the time of the credit, this account is created, which the debtors. If we are selling, for example, if we are the purchasing a asset from a Kanji Bhai of rupees 22 lakhs, so what happened? So we are the purchasing it, we get a asset, so we should to pay our money to Kanji Bhai, but we are not able to pay. It is a not time, or we can say that we are the postponing of payment of cash. So what happened? So another account, another party is created. It is we call it a creditor. It is called a creditor. In the creditor, what happened? We should to pay them. It is our outstanding payment. In the future, we should to pay them. So he is a creditor of our business. Done? સમજાણું બધા વિદ્યાર્થીને કે શું છે આ વસ્તુ કેશ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન અને ક્રેડિટ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન. ગુજરાતીમાં એક વાત કહી દઉં ફરીથી કે કેશ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શનની અંદર શું થાય, એ દરેક પ્રકારનો વ્યવહાર જેની અંદર આપણે કેશની એટલે કે રોકડની આપલે કરીએ. જ્યારે પણ આપણું ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થાય, જ્યારે પણ આપણે કંઈ પણ એક્ટિવિટી ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન કર્યું હોય ત્યારે રોકડ કેશની લેતી દેતી થઈ ગઈ હોય, શેની અંદર આવશે? કેશ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શનની અંદર એનો સમાવેશ થશે. ડન છે? જ્યારે ક્રેડિટ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શનની અંદર જ્યારે ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થાય ને ત્યારે આપણે રૂપિયા એને એ સમય નથી ચૂકવતા, એવો વાયદો આપી દઈએ કે આપણે ભવિષ્યની અંદર ચૂકવશું. સો એ ક્રેડિટ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થયું. એ ક્રેડિટ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન થશે તો બે વ્યક્તિ ઊભા થશે, ડેટર્સ જેને દેવાદાર. હવે એની અંદર પછી તમે ડેપ્ટર ન બોલતા. ડન છે? એનું સ્પેલિંગ કંઈક આવો થાય છે. બટ આની અંદર બી સાયલેન્ટ છે. ડન? એટલે તમે ક્યાંક કોર્પોરેશન ફિલ્ડની અંદર જાઓ ને ડેપ્ટર કહેશો એટલે ત્યાં જ તમને ઓળખી જશે કે સાહેબ કેટલા પાણીમાં છે. સો ઇટ ઇઝ અ કોલેડ ઓફ ડેટર્સ. ડન છે? સો બે વ્યક્તિ ઊભા થશે, એક ડેટર્સ એટલે કે દેવાદાર અને ક્રેડિટર્સ એટલે લેણદાર. જો તમે ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન કર્યું, જાણે કે તમે તમારું ગુડ્સ વેચ્યું સામેવાળા વ્યક્તિને, એને પેમેન્ટ નથી આપતું તો એ તમારું દેવાદાર છે. હી વિલ પે યુ ઇન ફ્યુચર. એ તમને ભવિષ્યની અંદર શું કરશે? તો કે ભાઈ નાણાં ચૂકવશે. હવે તમે કોઈક પાસેથી પૈસા લીધા, એવું તો ન હોય કે સામેવાળો જ ન આપે. કોઈક દિવસ એવાય થાય કે આપણે ન આપીએ, તો હવે આપણે એને આપવાના નથી અત્યારે રૂપિયા, આપણે ભવિષ્યમાં આપવાના છે. તો એ આપણો લેણદાર છે, એ આપણી પાસેથી લેશે અને આપણે એના શું થયા? દેવાદાર. આપણે એના ડેટર્સ થયા. ડન છે? એટલે એ બે એકાઉન્ટ જ્યારે ક્રેડિટ ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન તમે કરશો ત્યારે શું થશે? એની અંદર આવશે. અનધર એક બિઝનેસ બીજું પણ એક આવે છે, special transaction. It is also come into our classification of economic transaction. Like if in our plant we are the damaged a product of rupees 20 lakh, or either at the time of the fire we are the burning of rupees of 20 lakh. So what happened? So we are lost this thing. It is our business transaction. We are not sell it, we are not purchase it, but we have a loss of rupees 20 lakh. So it is come into our special type of ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન ઓલ્સો. ડન છે? સમજાવું કે ગોદામમાં આગ લાગી ગઈ ને 20 લાખ રૂપિયાનો માલ બળી ગયો, મીન્સ કે બર્ન થઈ ગયો, તો શું થશે? અસર કરશે આપણા બિઝનેસની અંદર. ઇકોનોમિક ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન છે, આપણે એને રેકોર્ડ કરવો પડશે. કેસની આપ લે કંઈ નથી થઈ, કારણ વગરનું આપણને 20 લાખનું ધુંબો લાગ્યો છે. સો વોટ હેપન? વી આર ધ રેકોર્ડેડ ઇટ. યસ, વી આર ધ રેકોર્ડેડ ઇટ. Why? Because it is our economic transaction. We lost something. We are the decrease our stock and it is the impact on our business. It is the impact on our accounting. Then so I hope you all are very well understood about what is a business transaction, what is a different form of business transaction. In the business transaction, how we can exchange a cash, goods, service, etc. and what is a classification of economic transaction. I hope you all are very well understood about it. In the next lecture we will meet with our next topic. ડન છે? ત્યાં સુધી રીડ કરતા રહ્યો, વાંચતા રહ્યો, રિવિઝન કરતા રહ્યો. જય હિન્દ, જય ભારત. થેન્ક યુ.